God, bro, I love the Premier League, man. Every single game is a classic. Every team counter-attacking back and forth, back and forth. No, for real, it's not some league where, you know, you just park the bus, like some other Italian league. No, the Premier League is different. The Premier League counterattacks every game. Every game is a classic, back and forth, back and forth. Every game is enjoyable. It's just one of the things where it makes football. Hold on, let me see my script here. I don't think something's correct. Oh yeah. Premier League is the most overrated league in this entire football world. Alright, calm down. I know saying the Premier League is overrated is like saying FC 25 is overrated. At the end of the day, people will just respond with the same dry statement every single time. Now look, this video isn't really about the Premier League in general. It's mainly about the Premier League fans and yes, Arsenal fans, I'm talking about you. But look, I'm not gonna sit here and look at the Premier League and think every single fan is the same. No. I'm gonna say about like 10% of them. Okay. Maybe that's too low. I'm gonna say about 20% of them actually know football, but the rest 80% of them, they just don't know football.
But Alan, if the Premier League is so overrated, then why does everyone like it and enjoy it so much?
There's a huge misconnection on what you see on social media to what actually happens in the real game. But you know what? Screw that. Let's figure out why the Premier League is so loved by everyone. The Premier League fan base is a really toxic fan base. So when people watch the games, they're not really looking at which team wins. They're mainly looking at like those football Twitter accounts like Trey and CFC Janty and just try to compete with them and see who be's more toxic. That's the stage we're at in the Premier League right now, unfortunately. And since those guys are such big influencers, if you turn against them, everyone will go jump on you, even if you said the right thing. This is where the EPL is the best league in the world comes in. And let's be honest, people, that depends. The issue is that the Premier League isn't one of the best leagues in the world. The issue is that people think the Premier League is the only good league in the world. The thing is, for the Premier League, it is so easy to get into the Premier League because how much it's hyped and how much it's, you know, like described as the best league in the world. But for La Liga, for example, that only really comes in with if you're a bandwagon like a Real Madrid fan, or if you're Spanish. It's not really easy to get into La Liga, unlike the Premier League, because of how hyped it is. Let me explain what I mean by that. So let's say you were an American dad and you were trying to get into a new sport other than football. So then you were like, I'm gonna choose football. And then you decide to go on social media to see maybe, let me try to find a team. Let me try to find a league. Let me try to learn about soccer or football. And you do your research and all you find is the Premier League because of how much PR it has, because apparently the Premier League is the best at everything. The Premier League is not really enjoyed for what it's supposed to be enjoyed for. People enjoy it just to get interactions on Twitter or just to hate on other people. They just like trolling. That pretty much sums up the Premier League in general. Well, the Premier League fans, I should say. Because now I want to talk about the refs in the Premier League, and this is a topic that needs discussing. There has been a lot of other YouTubers that has discussed this in a much more deeper topic, but that's not really what I'm going to be doing. And yes, while I do think the EPL fans are very bad, the refs have been horrendous for the past like 3 years in the Premier League. Now here's the issue with the Premier League refs. The thing is, the Premier League's refs are all from England. If you look up refs for other leagues, they're not all Spanish, for example, for La Liga. They're not all French for Liga, and they're not all Italian for Serie A, and they're all not all German for Bundesliga. The EPL is the only league in the top 5 leagues to have every single ref has to be English. And that's, of course, going to cause some issues and obviously some bias for every single game. It's just unfair. Now, a perfect example of this is the recent Liverpool situation with that one referee where he called Klopp something and he called Liverpool names. It kind of broke my heart of what he said about Klopp, because I mean, just look at Klopp. He just seems like such a chill guy. This is a prime example on why the Premier League refs are very, very biased and very unfair to other teams. It's just shocking. I mean, when that video came out, I was speechless, to be honest. But there have been many other situations where similar things have happened. But then this leads us on to the fans, and specifically Arsenal fans.
To me, next season we can win the quadruple. People might laugh because, you know.
Now remember how in the start of the video I said 80% of Premier League fans don't know ball and 20% do? Arsenal fans are one of the reasons why that percentage is so low. Name me last time an Arsenal fan has accepted a loss, and you have to go back all the way till last year. These guys are the most delusional football club.
Even if Arsenal lose the league this year, we actually deserved it the most.
Who gave them the status as the best league in the Prem? And people think they're the best team in the world, but they're the only fan base that thinks that. No one else takes them seriously. Every time Arsenal loses a game.
Oh my gosh, that was not a red card on Saliba. He was the last man, but still, the refs robbed us. The refs robbed us. The refs robbed us.
Shut your stupid ass. Who gave y'all the belief that y'all could compete for the Champions League or for the Premier League? Whoever did that to y'all should apologize to you right now. To be honest, Arsenal fans are the main reason why I hate the Premier League so much, and my hatred towards them will live forever. Anyways, let's talk about... Oh my god. Let's talk about the football Twitter influencers, man. If you don't have Twitter yet, or X, or whatever you call it, and you're a football fan, please, for your safety, for your mental health, please do not download it for footballing reasons. That app is the most disgraceful app known to mankind. It's full of people who think the world revolves around them, but in reality, these guys are just jobless people who just like watching the Premier League just to troll. Now look, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that other leagues or other fan bases do the same thing, especially Real Madrid and Barcelona fans. They do it a lot, but in other leagues they don't really do it. The problem is with Premier League, almost every team does it. It gets to a point. Now look, we definitely need these kinds of fans, like maybe like one or like four or five of them, but like we don't need every single fan for every single club to have an account that just trolls on players. That's really it for the three main things, but I want to talk about some extra things. So are we gonna keep playing this role where we think that you have to play in the Premier League in order to become a good player, and if not, you're playing against farmers? Perfect example of this is Mbappe and Haaland. Mbappe is doing really bad as of which I'm recording this right now. Mbappe is having a horrible season, while Haaland in his first season for City and like his first 10 games, he scored 16 goals. But no, it doesn't even matter because no one will ever mention that because people don't look at the facts when it comes to the Premier League. It's all based on opinions. But anyways, if there's anything I heard in social media, is never let a guy's opinions, especially a YouTuber opinions, tell you what you can enjoy and what you can't enjoy. I mean, I'm not denying the fact that the Premier League is a very exciting league, but I just think that the fans really ruined it, and it's gotten to a point now where I feel like I should talk about it. But anyways, I'm gonna like close off on this video, and this is my first video for my YouTube channel, so I'm really excited to post this. If y'all enjoyed this video, please make sure to share the video. I mean, I would appreciate that way more than a like. Anyways, I really hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a better day to me.